Hi guys, my name is Rekia Yusuf and you're welcome to A Walk Down Nollywood Boulevard. On today's episode, I will be talking about going to acting school. Yes, I actually went to acting school. Now, I am that type of person when I want to start something, I try to educate myself about it so I know what I'm doing. So yes, when the idea of acting came up, I decided I was going to go to acting school to get some sort of training and to understand, how the industry works. So yes, I went to acting school. Now, but before acting school, I'd lied to my parents that I was going for a managerial certification course here in Lagos. So, they'll keep paying my bills, because in this part of the world, if you tell your parents, your average Nigerian parent that you want to be an actor, they just believe you've signed to living a life of disappointment and not wanting more, not wanting a respectable profession, like being a doctor or being a lawyer, this sort of thing. So yeah, I lied to them so that they could keep, paying my bills, because there's no way they will keep paying my bills if they realized I was going to acting school. Now, acting school was fun. Acting school was interesting. Acting school was exciting, yeah. The lectures were pretty much eye-opening, like a whole bunch of things I didn't even know I had to learn, I got to know in acting school. Yeah, it was all nice up until we now started doing monologues and class pieces and short film projects, like them 5 minutes film you put together. Yeah, and I wasn't getting the kind of response I wanted from my lecturers. They thought I could do better. They tried to make me push harder, and I just thought, are you sure I can do this? Are you sure this is for me? And one of my lecturers, then blatantly told me that I was never going to play lead. I was probably going to be that lead's best friend, a sidekick, so to speak. But yes, well, here we are. Yeah, here we are. Don't get me wrong. I am nowhere close to where I want to be, but when you see progress every day, it is something to be grateful for. Yeah, so it was great. I got my first major job, a few days before we rounded up acting school that session. It was a stage play by Wole Ogunsogu called The Siege. Yeah, I had like a 5 minutes monologue, which I totally killed, because people thought it was wonderful, and they kept saying, oh, your performance was so great. And that was my first time on stage, and it gave me some sort of hope and reassurance that maybe I can actually do this. Yes. So that journey started, and afterwards I went for auditions. Some I got cast, some I didn't even get a call back, but I kept pushing, I kept going on, and I'm here. And it's a beautiful journey. I'm still on this journey. I'm still working. And I just want to tell somebody out there, if you want to do something, if you want to start a new career, if you want to, whatever it is you want to do, start now. Starting doesn't just mean you should just go and start doing it. Starting is buying a book about that thing. Starting is making inquiries about that thing. Just start, whichever way start. And when you start, be consistent. When you start, be persistent. And trust me, the sky is only your springboard. Thank you very much for watching, and let me know what you think. Bye.